Good evening and welcome back to Etown News. I'm Gabriella Schill.
And I'm Lexi Benninger. OSA Casino Night, Clark Associates site visit, and more coming up after this.
Whether you're on the go or taking a break, the Etownian has you covered. Pick up a paper on campus or read online at etownian.com.
The Career Development Center is taking a trip to Clark Associates. This Friday will be a great opportunity for students to learn about internships and jobs for their summer or post-grad. The trip will also include learning about the scholarship programs offered by Clark Associates. Transportations will be provided to their location in Lidditz at 10 a.m. Only 25 spots are available, so register on Handshake ASAP if there is an opportunity you would like to be a part of.
This Saturday, take a trip to Las Vegas without leaving campus. OSA is putting on a casino night in the Cave from 8 to 11 p.m. No worries if this is your first time trying your luck. The games are beginner friendly and no real money is at stake. If playing isn't your speed, come out for raffle entries and mocktails instead. Conrad's Corner will be available for Blue Jays 21 and above. This event is free, but registration is required. To register or to keep track of other events like this, follow at Etown OSA on Instagram. Sign-ups are available at the link tree in their bio. There's a full semester of activities planned.
Dust off your boots and belts, Etown. Recwell is holding a country-themed fitness class this week. From September 22nd to the 26th, all group classes will have country music playlists to power you through your workout. It culminates on Saturday with a pop-up country cardio spin class. Bailey Pruitt will lead the event in the group fitness room at noon. Participants won't be leaving empty-handed. All students who attend will receive their very own cowboy hat. Registration is required to attend. You can sign up using the link below.
Have you wondered what it's like to eat like a Mennonite? An upcoming speaker wrote a whole book about it. Marlene Epp is the author of Eating Like a Mennonite, Food and Community Across Borders. It's much more than a cookbook. The 2025 Brown Book Award winner dives into the history and traditions of the Mennonite religion and the integral role food has played. Epp will be holding a lecture on October 2nd from 7 to 8:30 p.m. in the Young Center. Come and learn more about the fascinating habits of this local community. Now, here's Ava Deeter with your weekly sports update.
Thanks, Gabriella. Men's soccer bounced back from their loss in the Marshmallow game by beating Alvernia last Saturday. After going up 3-0, the Blue Jays gave up 2 late goals but held on to win 3-2. Dan Dine, Guy Yamamoto, and Ashley Jude all scored for Etown. The team is back in action this Saturday when they travel to Wilkes. Women's soccer has now tied 4 games in a row following a 1-1 draw against Penn State Berks on Saturday. Freshman Grace Tessier scored the lone goal coming off the bench for the Blue Jays. It looked like a win was in reach until the Nittany Lions scored a goal in the 79th minute. The women now sit at 1-2-4 as they head into their match against DeSales on Wednesday. It was a tough outing for the men's golf team at the Susquehanna Fall Invitational. There was plenty of competition as Elizabethtown placed 10th out of 14 teams. Jeremy Otto shot 5 over par, tying for 10th place individually. Just behind him, Talon Spitter with the score of +7 and 19th place. They'll be competing in the Jefferson Quad match later today in Norristown. The women's golf team fared better at the Marywood Tri match, taking home first place out of 3 teams. Along with the team win, 2 Blue Jays tied for first place individually. Emma Leo and Aaliyah Kennedy both shot career lows of 91. Freshman Carson Piper placed 5th, shooting 28 over par. The women will also be competing in the Jefferson Quad match today. Despite a strong performance from sophomore Lucy Stanek, women's volleyball was swept 3-0 by Swarthmore on Tuesday. Stanek led the team with 11 assists, followed by Kate Barbin and Ida Fisher with 7 and 6. Despite the loss, the team still stands at 9-4 and second place in the Landmark Conference. Men's tennis suffered a 7-0 loss at the hands of Catholic University. Junior Stefano Billis was the only Blue Jay to win a set all day. This came just one day after the team defeated Penn State Brandywine 7-0. It was a similar scene for the women, also failing to Catholic 7-0. It was a tough match for both singles and doubles competitors, as not a single set was won by the Blue Jays. Both the men and women will be in action again this Saturday when they host Susquehanna. Field hockey held their own against a strong Penn State Harrisburg team, but ultimately fell short 2-3. Hannah Long and Sarah Watson were the goal scorers, while goalkeeper Lily de Blasio had 10 saves. The loss puts the team at 2-5 while falling to 7th place in the landmark conference. You can catch the Blue Jays in action again this Saturday when they host Wilkes at 1 p.m. It was an action-packed weekend for the NFL. The Eagles squeaked out another win in a thrilling comeback against the Los Angeles Rams. Down 26-9, Jalen Hurts rallied the team to put them up by 1. Jordan Davis blocked a last-second field goal attempt to secure the win. That wasn't the only blocked field goal on Sunday. It was one of 4, the most in a day since 1991. Around the league, Daniel Jones led the Colts to their 3rd straight win in what appears to be his comeback season. His former team, the New York Giants, lost to the Chiefs on Sunday Night Football 22-9. Aaron Rodgers led the Steelers to a close win, taking down the New England Patriots 21-14. In other sports news, A'ja Wilson won her 4th WNBA MVP, a new record. The Las Vegas Aces center averaged over 23 points and 10 rebounds a game. The Aces are currently playing the Indiana Fever in the WNBA playoffs. Clayton Kershaw will retire at the end of this MLB season. He gave an emotional speech to the Dodgers crowd where he played all 18 years of his career. The pitcher will retire as an 11-time All-Star, 3-time Cy Young winner, NL MVP, and a World Series champion. That's all for sports. Now over to Erik Rodriguez Jr. for the weekly weather report.
Thanks, Ava. Welcome to the Weekly Weather Watch, where we cover the weather once a week, rain or shine. I'm your host, Erik Rodriguez Jr. Break out your raincoats, Jays. Today, Thursday the 25th, will bring scattered thunderstorms. The high is a cool 74 and a low is 64. Friday, the sun will come back out. You can expect partly cloudy weather with a high of 79 and a low of 60. Saturday maintains about the same temperature with a high of 77 and a low of 61. The sun will go back into hiding, though. Expect to see cloudy conditions. Both Sunday and Monday should be about the same. We'll see peaks of the sun with partly sunny weather. You can expect a high of 80 and a low of 59 to start off the new week. Tuesday brings the sun out of hiding a little bit more, with partly cloudy weather. However, it will cool off slightly with a high of 77 and a low of 55. To round out the week, Wednesday will finally bring on the fall weather. Expect a cool high of 74 and a low of 51. The sun will finally make a reappearance as well. Thank you for tuning into the Weekly Weather Watch. I'm Erik Rodriguez Jr. See you next week. Now, back to Gabriella and Lexi in the studio.
Critically acclaimed musician David is at the center of a murder investigation. The remains of a missing California teen, Celeste Rivas, were discovered in the trunk of the singer's Tesla on September 8th. Rivas was reported missing by her family in June 2024. David, whose real name is David Anthony Burke, has canceled the remainder of his ongoing tour in the midst of this investigation. Authorities say they have searched Burke's residence as a part of their investigation, but he has not yet to be firmly charged in the connection to the missing teen's death. A 4.3 magnitude earthquake hit the San Francisco Bay Area early September 22nd. According to United States Geological Survey, over 22,000 residents reporting feeling the earthquake. Many residents say it woke them up. First responders quickly got to work to access if there was any damage. Fortunately, no significant destruction or injuries were reported. 3 police officers are dead and 2 others are injured after a shooting in York County. Officers of the Northern York County Regional Police Department were ambushed as they attempted to serve an arrest warrant on September 17th. The subject was eventually killed by police and was later identified as 24-year-old Matthew Ruth. Warrant for Ruth's arrest has been issued the day prior, after officers found him stalking his ex-girlfriend's house. This ended up being the scene of the attack. Upon their arrival, the 2 injured officers remain in the hospital, but now in stable condition.
Jimmy Kimmel Live is back on air after production was indefinitely suspended by ABC. The show made its return on September 23rd. It was pulled temporarily after comments Kimmel made about the assassination of Charlie Kirk. The network was responding to pressure by FCC Chairman Brendan Carr, who threatened legal action. The suspension prompted a large public outcry over freedom of speech. Over 400 celebrities signed an open letter expressing their criticism of the decision. Disney released a statement saying they will return the show after having a series of thoughtful discussions with Kimmel. Oscar-winning director Christopher Nolan has been elected to lead the Directors Guild of America. The Guild represents the interests of nearly 20,000 directors across the world and hosts the annual Directors Guild Awards. Nolan has been a member of the Guild since 2001 and won the prize the last year for his film Oppenheimer. His next film, The Odyssey, is set to premiere on July 17th of next year. Taylor Swift has announced another collaboration with AMC Theaters. The pop star is partnering with the theater chain to host an official release party for her upcoming 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl. The film is titled The Official Release Party of a Showgirl. It will play at AMC theaters across North America and Europe from October 3rd through October 5th. The film will feature a music video for a track on her upcoming album and exclusive behind-the-scenes footage of the filming. Swift previously partnered with AMC on the Eras Tour concert film, which has been the biggest concert film opening in history.
That's all for this week, Jays. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at ECTV40 for all the latest updates on our shows. I'm Gabriella Schill.
And I'm Lexi Benninger. Have a great week, and remember to
Take flight, Etown!